Hello everyone and welcome! Today marks the very first day of the Rogue En Vogue event, and there is a lot to discuss in regards to the update. So to start off, let's find out just how the event works. First of all, fashion icon Max Bashki has been murdered, and his bodyguard Aimee is on the job to find the culprit. Each week for the next 4 weeks, 4 mercenaries will be placed into the free rotation. The merc most taken in squads within each of those 4 weeks will be placed together during a final free rotation week, and at the end of that 5th week, whichever merc was most taken in squads will be named the culprit. An interesting way to get the community involved with the outcome, and it allows players to play and test every single merc besides Aimee during the event. A new currency is now also in play for the duration of the event, and you can use this new currency called decryption cycles to purchase items within the merc inventory, available via Aimee's phone within the main menu. Decryption cycles can be purchased with credits at a rate of 1 cycle per 10 credits, with a little extra as a bonus if you buy them in bulk, and they can also be received after each match in the same way you earn credits. The items within the merc inventory include 3 new trinkets, which I'll talk about in tomorrow's video, drop boosters, suspect equipment cases, and a culprit equipment case. Now, just for reference, you can receive an equipment case with a 100% chance to receive an event skin for a random merc while playing, but the chances of receiving this case are quite low. The drop boosters can increase this chance and stack up to 10 at a time. At 10 boosters, the chances of receiving an equipment case with a guaranteed event skin inside are the same as receiving a regular equipment case. But don't go spending all of your credits and cycles on these drop boosters, because they do come with a catch. Once you've received a guaranteed event skin case, all active drop boosters will be consumed. So this means if you have 10 active boosters and then you receive a case, you will have 0 boosters afterwards, not 9. Suspect cases are week-based, and depending on who is part of the free rotation of that week will determine which 4 mercs and their loadouts will be available in the cases. You also have a 1% chance to receive an event skin from these cases for those merc, and considering only 4 possible mercs are inside a case at any given time, this allows you a greater chance to receive the merc you want when opening these cases. All cases will be available during week 5, or at least so I'm told, so don't feel bad if you end up missing one of the weeks. The culprit case, on the other hand, contains a culprit skin for the culprit merc. How many times can I say culprit in a single sentence? Well, 3 apparently, but maybe I'm not trying hard enough. Anyways, not to be confused with the event skin, the culprit case will only be available to open after the 5th week when the culprit has been decided, and opening this case will grant you a culprit skin for that merc. Now, whether this is just a guaranteed event skin for the culprit or a unique skin altogether, I'm not sure. Although I'm hoping it's one of a kind, because if that were the case, then the culprit would be boasting an impressive 3 unique skins during this event, the 3rd one coming from the next purchase I'm about to tell you about. Within the in-game store tab, you will have access to the new Rogue En Vogue event, and from here you can purchase your cycles, as well as the Vengeance Obsidian bundle and a 4th event trinket. The Vengeance pack comes with the merc Aimee, as well as a case for the culprit that contains an obsidian loadout for them. Again, you'll have to wait until the end of the 5th week to open this case, but patience is a virtue, my friend, remember that. The Skull Splitter trinket is also a very cool little thing that not only looks awesome, but it adds a little icon to the kill feed beside your name whenever you kill an enemy, as well as increasing the cycles you receive after a match by 10%. The kill feed icon doesn't last very long, unfortunately, but it's still pretty neat. You can also purchase elite event cases as well, for real money of course, but for anyone brave enough to spend over $35 on cases, you will receive 2 guaranteed event skin loadout cases as an added bonus. These elite event cases work the same way suspect equipment cases do, in the way that the cases will only contain the 4 mercs on rotation during that week. Moving on to the other features of this update, we now see an added section for badges within the Profile tab. This page will track each of your collected badges, as well as showing you all of the ones which you haven't gotten yet. That's right, there's new badges, and some of them are actually pretty cool too. For example, you are now given a badge for ending somebody's killing spree, and the higher of a spree that they're on, the better of a badge you'll earn. Another new badge example is the Dominating badge, which you can earn by killing the same enemy 5 times without being killed by them once. Also in other news, more changes to balancing is being seen with this update, the biggest of which in my eyes have to be the fixes to sniping. We see the removal of all scope sway while moving, which makes a lot of sense considering the fast-paced action that ensues in a game like Dirty Bomb, and the random crosshair offset when scoping in has also been removed, which will allow you to be much more accurate with your quick scopes. Though the PDP sees an increase to its recoil and hipfire spread by 10% and 50% respectively, as well as a decrease to its rate of fire. This should hopefully balance out this gun since before the updates there have been many complaints of the PDP being much too easy to spray with. The Grandeur also sees a rate of fire and hipfire spread reduction of 10% each, and the MOA and Felix sniper rifles have had their hipfire spreads increased by 50%. Also, in other news, some very notable bug fixes include the bug where 2 health packs, ammo packs, or proximity mines could be thrown at the same time, the bug where removed or destroyed items were still highlighted by Bomb Squad, the bug where red eye smoke could block the effects of health stations, healing pulses, and concussion grenades, the bug where sniper rifle scopes could have a slightly reddish tint, and the bug where assist and finish XP wasn't being correctly awarded. And while it's not exactly a bug fix, I think I've saved the best patch note for last, so can I get a drum roll please? Oh yes, thank you. That's very good. And the winner for best patch fix ever goes to... You can now choose which team HUD style you want in the game options menu. Yes! I'd play a Hallelujah song, but I'd probably get a copyright strike or something for that, so I'll save that joke for another time. It only makes sense that we'd finally get this back, but it's also a toggleable option now, so whichever one you prefer you can now use. But anyways, without making this video too long, I'll wrap it up here. I'll probably end up making an in-depth look at Aimee in the next couple of days, and at the end of each week I'll do a recap of which merc... And at the end of each week, I'll do a recap of which merc made it into week 5, and at the end of week 5, I'll do a recap on the whole event with a case opening video too, probably. I like cases, so I hope you guys do too, although I'm not sure just how much I'll open, we'll just have to wait and see about that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed the event even more, because I know at least I'm going to be playing the hell out of the next 5 weeks. So, I'll see you all in the next video, but until then... Take care, everyone.